Hello, I think I don't need an introduction, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm Captain Geronimo and we are in lakes of Plitvice, a national park in Croatia. There are a whole bunch of lakes, rivers, plant life. I can't even tell you how many beautiful things are in here. You need to see it for yourself. We won't lose any time. Check it out.
We have entered in the park through the gate number 1. That led us on the top of the canyon, overlooking the big waterfall. There are little roads made for tourists to climb down and head to the waterfall. Introduction of this video is made under this waterfall. As you could hear, the noise of the water mixed with wind and chatter from tourists that came from all around the world is just so immense that my mic got overloaded. The first lake when you climb down is called Kaluderovac. There are wooden bridges without safety rails for you to cross the lake. Be careful if you are here with small kids or pets. Nothing against our Asian visitors, but people from Eastern Asia are really behaving poorly while I was there. I was almost pushed in water several times by them trying to take a picture. And believe me, it was scary to be pushed around while you are holding your camera walking above the waterfall on a narrow bridge. So if you ever decide to visit, please be considerate of other tourists and follow the park's rules. If you visit here in the winter, you will probably see frozen waterfalls, and in the late spring there will be a lot more water flowing, so you'll see bigger falls. I have already said it, but the nature in here is stunning. Rock formations, plant life, and all of this water around you is something that you have to experience. We're leaving the great waterfall going deeper into the park. This area is stunning. Look how many different little waterfalls and plant life are in here. In front of us there is a cave with some kind of a pink spider living inside. It was really scary, however I mustered the courage to get inside. Entrance to the cave Shupljara is a bit tricky. The stairs are narrow and made out of stone. The water is dropping from the ceiling on some of them, so they're covered with slippery moss. So watch your step. We kept going on towards the next lake, the water still possessing this beautiful turquoise color. This is Lake Milanovac, and here is also a memory plate dedicated to academic Gustav Janček, a Croatian chemist and pharmacist.
Hey, just a quick update. Behind me we have Lake Kozyak. We are on a break for 1 hour. Our current altitude is 518 meters above the sea level. We walked for probably 2 or 3 kilometers through the forest, all of the different falls and lakes. You already saw that. Behind me there is a ship going for a cruise, so we're gonna be taking a look at that right now.
Because we are in a national park and human influence should be kept at a minimum, this boat operates on pure electricity from the solar panels that are on its roof. Surrounding forest and views were spectacular, however, it was quite windy and cold.
If you ever decide to visit the National Park of Plitvice, here are the routes and here's the map of available paths. We took the path B. It was about 3 to 4 hours with 4 kilometers. You saw the last part when we took a ride on the electric boat on the Lake Kozyak. After that we went with electric bus all the way to the beginning of the route, did a little bit of a hike through the forest, and now we are waiting for our own bus to go to Slunj for lunch, and after that we are going to Rastoke. Stay tuned. Here we are in Rastoke beneath Slunj. We need to pay to enter, so entire group doesn't want to do that because we won't be here for long and they are asking too much money for too short amount of time, so I really dislike their approach, especially because we are from our home country in here. However, we are on the outskirts of the village and I'm going to show you what can be seen from out here, so let's not waste time and check it out. Reminds me of Plitvice, just in a little smaller form.
By the folklore, this entire area was created when the extreme drought was happening, so the locals were so desperate that they went to the witch of Velebit, begging her to create some water, so she summoned a powerful storm that lasted for days. As the rain fell, this entire area became saturated with waters, filling up the riverbanks, creating massive lakes and waterfalls as a result. Fast-flowing cold water is a natural habitat of a catfish, and you can find a lot of them swimming in the local rivers and lakes. As some of those rivers pass through the houses, the villagers have water turbines connected to the mills, so you can make your own flour for just 10 krunas. Slunj is also full of interesting history. For example, this hill houses the old armory of Napoleon. I have just realized that I forgot to make an outro, so here is a beautiful view of Rastoke as an outro.